Dr. Brown, at Sunflower Shop, we have many clients that have gut issues, stomach problems, food allergies. They have multiple issues. In your estimation, how might some of these issues be tied together?
Well, I think when somebody comes into a place like Sunflower Shop, they're really starting right there. They know they don't feel good. They know that they eat certain things and they feel that they may have a food allergy. They know that their doctor is telling them that they may have something like irritable bowel. They just know they're not right. When they start there, they are looking for some sort of help and some sort of assistance. And that's where somebody like me as a gastroenterologist develops a product to try and help people like that. So we know that there's layers to this. If we can protect their gut, then they can eat more, then they can have less chronic disease. So it all kind of starts with nutrition. Protect yourself from the inside out.
Well, Dr. Brown, you are a board-certified gastroenterologist, yet you are eagerly accepting the role that natural and herbal solutions can play in your health and wellness of patients. What led you to this point, and is it working in your estimation?
Well, I had sort of an aha moment about 10 years ago. I was actually doing pharmaceutical research, and it was at that time that we discovered that the drugs that we were looking at, antibiotics, would not work on a certain type of bacteria called an Archaeobacter. That's when we realized that really the best treatment for that is something that Mother Nature already has. It's in the bark of a tree. And that sent me down this whole path of realizing that the whole molecule that Mother Nature gives us in a plant can sometimes be superior to the one isolated molecule that a pharmaceutical company will try and pull apart and then try and patent. So I have seen great success using natural products to help people through some very, very difficult periods. And I think that combining it together, it works synergistically, or they work together to help heal the body from the inside out.
And Americans seem to have a growing bloating issue, which also correlates to the rising number of gut health diseases and autoimmune issues. With GMOs, environmental pollution, homogenized crops, and the like, what is it that's putting our population at risk, and where can people begin to take better care of themselves?
Well, what we're seeing, so as a gastroenterologist, I'm just seeing a complete epidemic of people having issues with bloating, irritable bowel syndrome, and coincidentally, we have this rise in autoimmune disease, not just in my field, but all autoimmune. So how do we put this together? We now realize that all health begins and ends in the gut. And if you don't have a healthy gut, you're going to predispose yourself to developing some other diseases, anything involving inflammation. So we're not just talking autoimmune, we're talking cancer and heart disease and dementia. What we do realize is that as a nation, we are not getting healthier. We're actually getting sicker. So we do all these different things to go to the gym. We try and do all these lifestyle modifications. And in other countries, let's just use the Mediterranean area for an example, they live longer, they have less dementia, they have less diabetes, and they don't worry about it as much as we do. So I do believe that whatever's going on in the United States, whether it's the crops, whether it's our diet, whether it's the refined foods, the sugars, they're all attacking our intestines. And if we don't take a stand right now and try and protect that, you're putting yourself at risk for all these other diseases or chronic diseases, dementia, cancer, and autoimmune disease. So I think going someplace like Sunflower Shop, getting some advice, really trying to protect your gut is the key to making sure that you remain healthy the rest of your life.
Well, Dr. Brown, that is some great information, and we definitely look forward to seeing you on May 19th at 11 o'clock a.m. So for those of you watching this, you need to RSVP now. Go to sunflowershop.com and register for your seat now.
Thank you so much, Brian. I am super excited. I love talking about this, and I love getting the questions from the general public, and just really excited. So let's do it.
Well, we'll see you soon, Dr. Brown.
Thanks, Brian.